there in the world. Thanks for joining us today for a 1 minute supercharge event, as we'll be trying to predict where the price of BTC is going to go. I know we had an exciting week for half of the people in the US. They either got ice or snow. So we had some big storms over here. I know the X Games and things like that were going on in Colorado. So even the middle of the US or to the Midwest was busy this week. It seems that while everyone was busy, people were trading Bitcoin yesterday. They decided to bring the price down by another $2,500. We're sitting in that 87,500 range. So I don't know what these guys are doing to Bitcoin. It seems to me like they've just been manipulating the hell out of it. Continuing to bring down the price, buy it all back up, bring down the price again, buy it back up, and repeat. And looks like we've just been allowing them to do it. So guys, we gotta get crafty over here and figure out how to get our Bitcoin back. Bitcoin has been commandeered. I'm the captain now. What's up, Zal? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, Zal. Appreciate you always, man. Hope you had a good weekend, man. Hope you weren't snowed in. Hope everything was all good. Oh, yeah. Happy Monday. Thanks, Dilly. Happy Monday out there to everybody. All right, let's see how I do in this game. I'm not even on the leaderboard here, man. Ooh, Reals, OT, and Ace. All right, I'm getting serious. Ready to click down, drop some positions. Guys, what are these guys doing with Bitcoin? Come on, we got to figure this out. We can't let them take Bitcoin from us. Everyone just hold in. In times like this, I think just DCA. Just buy someone you can, hold. It's all about long-term investing. None of this is financial advice, though. But that's the type of stuff I've been doing out there right now. Dude, I'm amazed too. I mean, these funds that these people keep raising, or snap of a finger, they're raising together another couple $1 billion and buying more Bitcoin. Like, the interest is absolutely insane. Of course, that does worry me a little bit when you are at peak interest and things seem too good to be true. That's always when things get bad. But I do believe the fair price for Bitcoin is a little bit higher than this. All right, let's see how we do here. Oh man, it ran away from us. Oh my god, it keeps on going. This morning it's shooting right back up. Guys, if we buy up all the Bitcoin, bring up the price, they're going to do it all over again. This time, don't sell after you buy it. Not financial advice. Ooh, nice job, Enzo. Oh, that was different Ace. That was fake Ace. Let's put on a little bit of music over here. How's our chill station doing? It's a little better today. It's not bad. A little Tron-like, you know. $35 players in the game. Love ETH is back in there. Good seeing you, Love ETH. Yeah, Tyler Durden. Uh-oh. Some troublemakers in this game. I'm going to take it all. Bam, bam. In it. Money. I was in trouble with him. So good. Oh, nice job, Aiden. $13. Followed by roaming. ODS. Almost 50. ODS. Ooh. Uh-oh, last minute. I Blake. Uh-oh. He nearly ran away. The price is really steep in here. That seems smart to start putting positions up higher. Yeah. Let's see, coming in. Yeti. What's up, Yeti? How are ya?
Hey. I don't know what's going on there. I was having real trouble joining in. Am I in as a guest or?
I don't know. It seems like
I think I might be.
Can't tell the difference. It's the same icon.
Yep. Yeah, right. Yeah. Couldn't join in for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
How have you been going?
Good, man. You know, we had a lot of snow over here, so just
I heard. Yeah, shitloads. By the looks.
Yeah, it was locked in. But it's nice, you know. Now at some point, I just gotta let my dogs out, but I gotta like put on real boots. And, like,
What do you do with? What do the dogs do in like 3 foot of snow?
I don't know. Like we're gonna find out. Like yesterday, they were running around it, and one of them, he's loving it because he was like jumping up and like just jumping into it, and he can still get through it. But the other Pomeranian's like a little bit smaller, and it's like too high for him. He like doesn't know what to do. He's just like angry, and he's like staring up at the sky, like yelling at it. So we'll see. I'm gonna try at some point today. Right after this, probably.
I'm lagging bad.
I'm just worried that like one of them will get like stuck in the snow.
Yeah.
We'll have to pull them out. Like,
but how much would your dog love you from there on? You know, like it's like a safe situation. You can be the hero. You can rescue it from.
Yeah, there's some big snowdrifts out there, so I'm like, could get himself into trouble.
Yep.
But we'll see. I don't know how Frank's doing, but down there is hard. Like I have a sister who's down south, and like they were having the issue where the trees were exploding, just because it's such a difference in like temperature.
The trees were exploding.
Yeah. So like,
what?
Like just because it's such a difference in temperature, all of a sudden like the water inside it freezes and then expands like too rapidly, to where you have like, you know, when you have a tree, you have that coating of bark around it. That coating of bark almost like cracks and can like blow out on one side, and like it'll explode like kind of near like the center of the tree, and sometimes the tree will just like go and crack too. Like it could just be from too much weight above, and the tree will crack, or you have that freezing incident, and the tree like explodes from like the bottom center point.
What the hell?
Yeah. I was always like, what the hell? And then I saw some pictures of it. And then she showed me out her window, like there were all these trees down, but it all like exploded. Trees like, we've had enough, we're out.
Oh, I had a 0.08x on that one. Who took that? Was that Anumi? Took that one out? Someone with a big position, I imagine, given that I got
I'll show you.
absolutely wrecked.
Trees.
Odious.
See, Eddie, these are the exploding trees.
Whoa! Whoa! What?
Yeah, that one's a real explosion, but this guy the cat blew it up.
Actually, what they look like, yeah.
Yeah, this guy was being bad.
That is wild.
Yeah, they just cracking. So like all these trees have been exploding. Not by me though. The trees are used to it by me.
I reckon I would literally explode if I was in that cold.
Yeah. For some people it's bad because they lost power in like a lot of the southern areas because they got like heavy ice storms. And then it just, brings down the trees, the power lines, everything else. And it was like down to like 0 degrees. Some of them it was like 5-6 degrees. And then a lot of their houses aren't like winterized properly too. So
yeah,
they're
right.
freezing inside, no power. It's like 5 degrees out. Yeah, for some elderly people, last night was pretty rough. Oh, we got calculus in here. I'm a little worried about calculus. Calculus is bringing some skill into the game. Can you believe what they did to Bitcoin too, Yeti?
Sorry?
Can you believe what they did to Bitcoin too? While everyone was distracted, they just dumped it.
Yeah. I mean, isn't it weird? Like this, it feels like right now is the case. That's it's like world in chaos. Like dollars being devalued. Yeah, like it just seems like the perfect time for Bitcoin.
Yeah,
in that way, and it's also very like people are see it as a risk on asset, and people are very risk off at the moment. But it's got a lot of conditions that should be really going for it.
Yeah, well, like when you really think about it, like that's the whole point and why it's doing well is because conditions are so bad out there around the world, and retail used to have some type of alternative asset or something to believe in, and for the last like 10 years they've like ripped everybody out of that asset who believed in it, and then they've like destroyed all the trust in it too from like new retailers coming in. And then just the way the market's been, like everybody's put in all their extra cash into the market over the last couple of years, especially during COVID. Like people were just gambling it away in the markets. And, now the economy's, again, pretty tough over here. But people don't have like the extra cash to throw into any of these assets. It's like the same thing like the stock market, crypto. it's like people are just hunkering down on cash right now and not really investing or spending. And so again, like with this time of uncertainty, it would make a lot of sense for people to buy Bitcoin. The unfortunate part is they don't even have the means to. Like these guys have really done it for the last 10 years now. And it's like, what other situation has brought a bunch of new money in the last like 10 years? Like if I look at below me in the US, the other generations, you have kids who've like come out of the top schools and they can't find jobs for like a year or two, or even the jobs that they're getting aren't satisfying like the student loans and the other demands that they have to pay. I think it's a different world over here again. Like people aren't, you know, getting their millennials aren't getting their first house, moving out of the apartments, having kids, moving on.
Well, that's definitely the same here with housing. Yeah. It's like, yeah, they release things today. The average new mortgage holder is 35.
Yeah. I think it's maybe the same over here, a little bit worse. All these factors are contributing to where, again, where's the money going to come from? It's people don't have like a limitless bank to reach into.
Yep. I think your housing, maybe like the minimum wage isn't as high here as it is here, but the housing price here is higher, I think. We have like some of the worst housing prices in the world. Like to buy in Sydney, which is obviously like a much smaller city than New York, the average house price is like $1.1 million or something. It's like, yeah, and that's like, you'd be lucky to get, really, that's like massive underestimate when you actually look at it. I don't know what they must be counting like a huge area as Sydney, because like you're not getting anything vaguely close to the city for under like a few million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same over here,
Yeah.
Out of it. The world uses, like, for us in New York, it's definitely, New York's the most difficult place, and like I'm sure it happens the same way in Sydney too. But it's like the people use New York as a way to dump like foreign investment into real estate and just store it there. So you have all of these owners in New York who don't even have tenants in their building or care to. Like they'd rather buy it at a high price and then, buy a few of the other properties in that area and try to bring up the rest of the price so they have like a better portfolio. And, again, they don't care, like, is this reasonable at all? People all kind of upholding it. It happens in Japan too. It happens in Vancouver. Like, it kind of happens in a ton of major cities now.
I just looked it up, and so Australia has, our housing prices are 50%, median house price is 50% more expensive than USA.
You're crazy.
That is crazy, hey? Like, it's like, yeah. So, yeah, existing home in the United States, it's around $410,000 as the median house price in USA. And here it's $840,000. But that's Australian dollars, so like 600,000 US.
Oh, nice. Oh, actually, I was about to congratulate you. That was roaming, though, I think. Or Dilly.
Is it? Hang on, where?
$16 win from roaming Yeti.
Yeah, that'd be Dilly, I reckon. It ain't me.
Yeah, man.
It ain't me, babe.
Like, that story is what you hear everywhere, though. Like, I hear it from my friends in Ireland. I hear it from friends in Luxembourg, but that makes sense. It's pretty expensive.
Yeah. I mean, Australia doesn't make heaps of sense to me either. Like, we have so much fucking land. Like, it's like... And you do too, I guess.
Yeah, but, like, again, maybe it's something like when people are looking at other countries to purchase land, Australia is a beautiful area, really nice beaches, reefs, beautiful people, good food.
Yep.
So they're like, hey, maybe we should buy property in Australia.
Yep. I'd like. I've just been like looking at the world recently and just going like, God, I can't think of anywhere I'd prefer to be right now than Australia. To be honest, like it's just because we're so removed from everything in a way. Like it's like you know, it seems just chaos at the moment, and like, but Australia is kind of like we've got the option of kind of sitting it out a bit.
Yeah. That is true. I mean, you're on the opposite side of the world over here, so can't get any further away.
Yep. And then we're kind of away from like China would be the major power that's like, you know, that's our largest kind of like they're not a threat, but they would, you know, if anything is a threat, any other country is a threat, it would be China. But even they are like, you know, they're a fair distance away. It's like they don't really have an army that's like Australia would be just so difficult to take, like just like geographically, you know, like the size of it. For, you know, like it's like, I don't know, it'd be very, very difficult, I imagine, to control it. And we already supply them with heaps of resources. So, like, they're kind of, you know, they'd just be disrupting their own supply chain.
You guys are chilling over there. I've never been. I'd love to go one of these days.
Yeah, come over. Go diving.
That'd be pretty sweet.
And take you out to the Great Barrier Reef and we can pretend to spearfish. I just like the last few times, I just have not seen a fish that I would shoot.
Too bad.
Just faking it out there, just swimming around with a spear, just.
Been doing that?
Sorry?
Is it like certain weather patterns that have been doing that? Like,
I don't know. I think it's just the whole. I think the East Coast is just like compared. So I think I was very spoiled on the West Coast. It's like literally every spot on the West Coast, like on that Ningaloo Reef area. If you're like, oh, a fish would live in there. That looks like a fish home. You go down to it, and it's like packed full of fish. And you're just like, oh, which one do I want? I'll have that one. Boom. And over here, like you just can't. Like it's just overfished. I think. I don't know. Too many people. Even though there aren't that many people, there's still too many. And so many like people here are like mad keen on fishing as well.
I feel like there would be less on the other side, though. Because to me, I'm like, okay, if you're getting closer to Antarctica, like, wouldn't there be like less life in the water? You know, less nutrients, things like that.
Is the West Coast closer to Antarctica?
I would think so, right?
But even it's funny though that you say that, because like even though Antarctica is less nutrient dense, it's like got the largest fishing stocks, I think, of anywhere, just because of the, like, you know, you trawlers travel for ages to go down to Antarctica to trawl for fish now because they've overfished all the other waters. Not funny, but yeah, it's like you get they're not even fishing actually, are they? They're krill. They're like protein krill farming or something down there mostly. Did you see that? Have you seen the latest? I know it's not latest anymore probably, but the David Attenborough one on the oceans.
No,
like probably within the last year. It's really good.
I'll check it out though. I don't even know if I could watch that stuff anymore. I'm still mind blown about where eels come from.
Eels are absolutely incredible creatures. Like, absolutely freaking amazing, hey? Like, yeah, like how they, like,
Really,
know
I know.
somehow the spot of their birth and can track it back, like... Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
wild,
I
hey?
know, like they've never bred in captivity before. Like they have no clue how other eels are made still. They just know at a certain point of the year, like a ton of baby eels like come from somewhere. And I think they like tracked them into like going into some of these trenches and things like that. But there's just like a time of year, a bunch of baby eels come through, and they're like, "What the heck?" And they're all there, and then
Different eels go to different spots, isn't it? I thought eels go back to their spot of birth to reproduce. Because you've got ones. I know that there's ones in Sydney Harbour, so the Botanic Gardens is just over Sydney Harbour, and there's like a walk, you know, kind of an esplanade kind of walk along between the Botanic Gardens and the harbour. And at certain times of year, you'll get eels crossing that path. Like it's a footpath, but you get eels crossing it because they were born in the like pond that's in the Botanic Gardens, and so they like slither across the land to get to the pond.
that's some crazy stuff.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, eels are insane.
they are like really, yeah, wild.
And is it like they're all the same thing, but depending where they're born, like they develop as different eels? Like,
I don't know. I thought they were different. Nah, there's different kinds of eels. I'm pretty sure.
like is it seawater, like brackish water, fresh water?
In the Botanic Gardens, or like, do you mean
All
just
the same
generally?
type of thing. I think it's like all the same type of larva. And like maybe depending where you're at, or even in the cycle of an eel, like you might go to a few different types of water in the life cycle of yourself. That's what I'm reading about right now.
But you'll see different types of eels,
Yeah,
like when you're diving, like even in the ocean, like, you know, you get moray eels, like even like you get like different. I don't. They couldn't be the same as like your river eels, yeah. Like they couldn't be the same species because they're just so
yeah, that could be different.
different. Yeah.
Pretty alien like that. Something's
So
going on.
alien. Yeah.
Pretty tasty too.
Yeah. They can be. Like if they're like in a Japanese restaurant where they're like little baby eels or whatever. But they're also disgusting. if you catch, I've never caught one or been around someone that's caught one and they've been good. They're always like foul.
I've caught them and they weren't bad.
Really?
No.
Yeah, right.
Put some meal sauce on there, you know.
Yeah.
Fry it up. You're good.
They've always just been like, whenever I've had them, they've been tough.
Yeah.
They're like hard to skin. Like it's like their flesh just bonds. It's not like a fish where you're like just like pop, 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 and it's like
Yeah.
it off. It's like
off.
yeah, and you can't eat the skin either. Like it's like not. Oh, you could. It would be edible, I guess, but it's like disgusting to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've got that like river mud taste to them a bit as well, and like super high fat. Like it's like they're, yeah, not my cup of tea. No.
Yeah, the ones that are by me are in like brackish water. Like it is pretty much salt water, but like they can kind of go off of this like river.
Yeah.
And kind of go to like find some fresh water eventually.
Well, generally the saltwater, like if anything lives in both, generally the saltwater variant is the cleaner tasting of the two. It's like, you know, like when you get fish that go up into fresh water, and then or come out of fresh water into salt water, you generally always want to get them in the salt water because they have that muddy kind of taste otherwise, like that. They're a bit, and the flesh is like always a bit less white, and like the color of them is always a bit more pale, and like the skin, like barramundi are a great example. Like barramundi from a river, yuck, but barramundi from the ocean are freaking delicious. Like they're really good eating fish.
Yeah, because they come salted and seasoned already.
Yeah, it just cleans them, like it just flushes them out of their they collect. I don't know. They and normally like your smaller fish are normally better, eh? Like like pan-sized fish are normally like tastier than if you catch a 40 centimeter fish, it's going to be nicer tasting than the same fish at 60 centimeters.
Yeah.
But yeah, if they're stuff that like transitions to the ocean, always better off catching them in the ocean, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm not a big like lake guy as much. Like
Yeah.
like I'll go to one, but it really has to be pretty big. Otherwise, I'm like, oh, that water is way too stale. It's way too
Yep.
warm. And they like treat lakes around here too. Like, oh,
What with?
what?
What with?
Stuff that tries to help the algae and like bacteria from growing.
Yeah, right.
I don't even know what they put in there. Oh, there was something going on over the summer that they were posting about. They were trying to kill off of like some of this like growth or whatever that was going on in the lakes, and they were pouring all this stuff in it. It was like killing all like the turtles and all the fish, and it looked terrible. I don't know. It's like poison stuff over here. Our oceans have been getting cleaner though. Like around New York City, it's been getting cleaner over the years. Like they're seeing like more sharks and seals and stuff like that return back. Good win. Go $8. Newbie's been sneaking in here and putting some volume through every once in a while.
Are they on a streak right now?
Don't believe so.
No, I won the last one.
You're probably the
Won that one.
So does about
Here I
a
come.
little suspicious.
Somebody stop me. Sorry?
I'm suspicious over here of you.
Yeah. Somebody stop me. I'm about to take it out.
I don't think I put my positions out wide enough in this game.
Oh, I didn't go up there at all.
Like, I thought I just had done it there too, and it wasn't even enough. Like, it's just went wild from where I was at. Oh no. There we go, 1x. Making my comeback. I figured it out. Really put my positions all over the place now. A little too conservative before.
I lost my streak.
No. So you guys have penguins? Or no?
Yeah, we got penguins.
What are they, rock hoppers?
We got fairy penguins. I don't know what other kind of penguins we've got, but definitely fairy penguins, and they're both on the east coast and the west coast. Yeah, where my grandma lives or she lives in a nursing home now, but where she lived on the west coast, there was such a good spot. It was like this bay, and there was a sand spit that would take a sandbar that would take you out to an island, and you could walk across. There was a ferry that went, but you could also just walk across there. And the rangers would all be like, "You're not allowed to do this," but also you are totally allowed to do it. And so, yeah, you could just walk across there. There was like full of penguins, and then there's this other island just nearby that you could kayak over to, and it had like heaps of sea lions on it. Felt like you're in like the Arctic, even though it was like near Perth. So like it was pretty, beautiful warm weather.
They're like, oh. I like sea lions a lot. They're pretty talented.
Sea lions are so good. Like they are like one of those few animals that like fully likes that you're there or like they also get pissed that you're there, but like they can enjoy that you're there, and like they interact with you for fun. Mm-hmm. Like they'll bring you stuff, and like if you try and take something from around their zone, they also crack their shits. But yeah, they're very much like they're like on that dolphin kind of level, I guess, like that, like where they'll come in and check you out and actually like want to have an interaction. Like they'll freak you out for fun, it seems, as well. Like charge at you, like teeth bared, and then like dart away, just to get a rise out of people.
Yeah, I've seen them do like, they imitate other animals. They can pretend to be dogs. They'll have them pretend to be a lion. Like they love doing anything for treats.
Yep.
It's like, oh, you want to give me a treat? All right, I'll do it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's another point for Australia. I don't think we have any penguins here in the U.S. besides Alaska.
No, you don't have penguins in Alaska, do you? Because they're a south. There's no northern. I don't think there's any in the northern hemisphere. I don't think.
All right, then we got no penguins in the U.S. Pretty sad,
Yep.
When we have them in zoos. I did once pet the penguins when I was younger. You know,
Oh
and
yeah.
these things are like they look really cute, but they're really stinky. You know, they're all, like all oily. Like they try to nip at you. Like they're not like cuddly.
Oh, I've never touched a penguin, so
Yeah. You know, you're like, oh, this is not as fun. This is not happy feet.
they are stinky though. I do know the smell.
And they kind of are like they kind of want to mess around a little bit too. Like they're not like behaved. Like they're just kind of like like trying to cause trouble and run around and like nip you. Give me those fish. It's not been my game. Reels with the top streak. Reels is doing pretty good.
Yeah, 4x. I wonder if they're still on it. Have they been playing?
They were just on that last one, but I think
Were they? Yeah, right.
whatever. The second I start putting more outside the range, we get no volatility.
We have
Oh.
flatlined. Oh, there we go.
Crazy dog going up 6. And minutes left of the supercharged event.
Man, that went fast. I think it's just I didn't have access for the first 10 minutes, maybe.
Just one of those days.
It's Australia Day today.
Oh, happy Australia Day. What do you do on Australia Day?
Nothing really. People, like it's pretty cringe. People, dress up in Australian flag and go and be douchebags out on the street.
So it's just like the 4th of July.
Yeah.
And it's in your summer too.
Yep.
So are you guys doing like fireworks tonight or anything like that?
Oh, there would have been fireworks already down at the Esplanade for sure.
Yeah.
Although, like, it's become a bit of because of the date that it is, it's like, your date makes more sense because it's like, Independence Day makes sense as a date. Ours is like the day, that like Europeans invaded Australia, and so it's a bit of like a hot topic date issue. And so a lot of local councils won't do fireworks and stuff for it. Some will. I think ours would, because we're pretty pretty redneck state, redneck council area. But like like it's kind of like in recent years they tone it down a fair bit from what it used to be.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's definitely a day to go a few yards, you know. Well, I hope you have some fun today. You know, you should probably get out of here after this and go enjoy your Australia day.
Oh, it's 1 a.m. It's not no longer even Australia Day actually.
You should even been
I'm
doing
saying it's Australia Day, but really it was Australia Day an hour ago, an hour and a half ago.
Goodness, Jesus. In America, they wouldn't make this call on a July 4th, you know. A lot of those Americans are sleeping by the end of that day. They start early in the morning and they go all night.
On down just a bit.
Wait, that's different reels there. That's reels.
Oh, we've got more name imitators.
Right? Like, isn't that REALZ? And then wasn't that REELZ?
All right. REALZ is the one I know. Anumi took out the 5x pot, by the way. $124.91.
Wow, Anumi. Sitting there in the shadows.
And check the I'll share my screen.
I must have just read it wrong.
God, I'm getting nailed, even though I feel like I'm quite close.
Oh. They got those positions down there early.
Only wins. Who is only wins? Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Nice.
For when I was pot scraping out there, I was taunting everyone with that name. All right, little win, little something. Like there's been a lot less spot ons this game.
True. Probably because there's been pretty good volatility, and it's been like changing from being super volatile to not that volatile to super. So it's like people are thinking that they're getting, like trying to predict the next one based on what's just happened.
I know that's what I've been doing. Like I'll go right outside and then all of a sudden no movement.
Yep. And then come in and suddenly it's like spreading out again.
Riddles, nice job. Yeah, supposedly that the Trove markets or whatever, like those guys who stole all that money.
Yeah.
Supposedly those like the guy that everyone thought was the guy who stole it right away, like wasn't the guy. Like,
oh no.
that guy's just an investor who was like really passionate about the project, who like did kind of what I said he did. Like he went to Token 2049 and like told everyone like he was like the founder.
The main guy.
Yeah. Like turns out like he was just like a passionate investor.
Far out.
Yeah. There's like a few other things. Like they're posting like one kid from the UK. And then supposedly there's like another story like they're, you know, like it's a kid who comes from like an Asian immigrant family in the UK. And their family owns like they have a business, and this guy's gonna expose like the people and the guy's parents and their family business in 48 hours. So we'll see. I told you they were gonna get these guys. I was like, Twitter's not giving up on this one.
I'm still not convinced they're gonna, but
I think they will. I think they got him already.
Nice win!
Oh, finally! Thank God.
Oh, the big win.
I needed it. I've been doing that recently, where I'm like down like $100.
And yeah, you did that
the
last time we played.
It comes all right back.
Yeah. Well, there's 18 seconds left.
Oh. 10, 9, 8. And there it is. All right, who is going to come out at the top? And the winner is that Yeti? Uh-oh. Yeti!
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Nice. I was looking at your screen on this computer going, it's in the list.
Good job, Yeti.
Hell yeah.
Won it today. It was a fun 1 minute supercharge event. Get yourself in the 1 day game. Price is moving all over the place. We're heading back up towards the 90s. That's how we out there today. Yep. So far up.
I'm gonna go up in there then. Actually haven't put my positions in yet.
All right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining in today. Appreciate you guys all coming in, playing our 1 minute game. Get yourself in the 1 day game. Take care, everyone.
Cheers, guys.